Hey guys, welcome to day 4 of the Embrace Your Light aerial yoga series. Today, you will focus on the sensation of feeling like enough. Start to notice every time you feel not enough or think you do not have enough. What if instead you could consistently think that you are enough, that you have enough? The outer world reflects your inner world, so let's practice connecting to the deeper understanding that you are already enough in today's class. So we're going to start in a seated position today. So start to feel grounded through your sit bones, whether that's in a cross-legged or kneeling position or any other position that you can feel grounded. You're going to start with setting an intention. So let's start to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Starting to notice your sensation and coming into your body. When you feel that big sigh call out to you, start to take that big breath in. And then sigh out, come into the body, come home. Feel yourself arrive into your space. Starting to notice the sensation of what it would be like if you thought you were enough. Starting to notice what intention you might set. It could simply be, I am enough. Anchoring into that intention, into that word, the sensation of that word. Take a deep breath in, filling up to the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, set that intention like stone down through the body. Embody the sensation of that intention. And starting to blink your eyes open, give me a smile. Let's start our pranayama today. So our breath work, Nadi, Shodhana, Pranayama. You're going to get your right hand, release your finger, pinky finger, or thumb finger, pinky finger, and your 2 peace fingers. Bring those peace fingers to your forehead. We'll take a clearing preparatory breath. Take a big inhale. And a breath out. Starting to close your right nostril with your thumb, breathe into your left nostril. Hold at the top, and then breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Hold and close at the top. Breathe out of your left nostril. Breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold at the top. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold at the top. Breathe out of your left nostril. Breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold at the top. And breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold at the top. Breathe out of your left nostril. 2 more rounds. Breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold at the top. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold at the top. Breathe out of your left nostril. Last round, breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold at the top. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold at the top. Breathe out of your left nostril. Release your hand down to your knee, coming back to a normal breath. Noticing sensation in your body, reconnect to your intention. Repeating that intention to yourself. Starting to blink your eyes open, give me a smile. Alba says hello. Don't you, little one? We're going to get started inside of the hammock. So you're going to bring your arms through the middle of the fabric. Come on in. Albus, hi. And then you're going to bring the hammock to your lower back. So bring the soles of your feet onto the ground. And then you're going to lift up and then walk the balls of your feet in closer towards you so you can bring a little bit more height to the hips and slide the hammock underneath the lower back. So notice where those hip bones are, and they'll be above the hammock position. From here, you can keep holding onto the hammock or bring the hands to the floor. One leg at a time comes into a diamond shape. Soles of the feet meet in front of the hammock on the side that your face can see. And we're here in our inversion, our diamond shape inversion. Start to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You are enough. You're going to build a little bit of heat today. It's going to be a little bit creative because I know that you are enough for this. Take a little sway into the hips, swaying through the hips, moving that diamond shape back and forth. And taking that final sway and meeting back in center. Keeping the soles of the feet together, you're going to press your ankles into the hammock as you lift up the hips, almost like a bridge pose. So pressing into the hammock as you lift up the hips. Big inhale and exhale, releasing back into the hammock, hips low. And then press the ankles into the hammock, push the hips up, and then exhale, lower down. One more time. Press into the hammock and lift up the hips. And then lower back down. Beautiful. You're going to flex those right toes onto the hammock, onto the opposite side. Press the heel up to the sky and internally rotate the toes so they're facing right over the belly or the face. You're going to release that left foot out wide like a straddle and then start to find a little sway. So swaying that leg back behind you and then swaying it back into a straddle. So swaying the leg behind you. One more time into a straddle. Sway it behind you and stay here. Bring the foot onto the ground. Your your right hand is going to grab your left foot. See if you can grab your foot. And then you're going to press and kick your foot into your hand as you lift up the hips. So the leg that's in the hammock is going to press into the hammock to lift. Keep your head and gaze neutral. Kick, 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 press, press, press. Big inhale. And then exhale, release your foot. Bring that left foot back onto the hammock. Bring the soles of the feet back together. You're going to flex your left toes onto the hammock. Bring that heel up to the sky, straighten the leg. Internally rotate the foot so the toes are over the belly or over the face. Release that right leg out wide into a straddle. And then release the right leg around behind you. Come back into a straddle, move slow, feeling into the hip, and then back behind you. One more time, coming into that straddle with the right leg, and then releasing behind you. Bring that foot to the ground, bending the knee. Grabbing your foot with your hand that's closest. Kick into your hand as you press the hips up and away. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. And release the foot. Bring both feet back into the hammock. Back into your diamond shape. You're going to grab onto the hammock, release your feet to the other side, climbing on up, and then bring your sit bones onto the ground, coming into a seat. The hammock naturally comes underneath the shoulders. Clasp your hands behind the nape of your head, opening up the shoulders, pressing the elbows away, squeezing shoulder blades together. And you might look up to your plumb line or keep the chin slightly tucked into the chest. Stay here for one expansive breath. Let go of something as you exhale. You are enough. I am enough. Take a little sway here. Bring one elbow down to a knee, back through center, and then to the other side. Take two more each side. Swaying the body. Noticing sensation. Last one. Last side and come back to center. Grabbing onto the hammock, you're coming back into your inversion, so your soles of the feet onto the ground, pulling up to move the hammock to the lower back. Shoulders come to the ground. To walk the feet in, so balls of the feet are on the ground once again, heels up. And then with your hands, you'll slide the hammock, lift up the hips, slide the hammock lower onto the lower back so that the hip bones are above the hammock. So you're on the fleshy part of the glutes and the lower back. Come back into your diamond. So both feet will meet, soles of the feet meet in that diamond shape we were just in. You're going to flex those right toes onto the hammock once again. Press your heel up and straighten the leg. This time that left foot is going to release and come to the ground. Reaching up as high as you can. Bend. You're going to bend your right knee, climb up until that knee comes into the chest. This free leg, that right leg or left leg, is going to come behind you until you're in a lunge. So right sole of the foot is on the ground and left leg is behind you, leaning forward with the hips. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, can you sink a little lower? Noticing if you need to back off a little bit so you can tilt the pelvis under and push those hips forward. Take one more big breath and exhale. Drawing the hips back, coming into a half splits. Draw the hips back as you lean the chest forward, lifting up that right heel, flexing the toes, straightening that right leg. Reaching up high onto the hammock. So bring the heart over the hips to reach up. You're going to slide your left shoulder to the front side. So right now to the back, slide it to the front, which is going to release that wrap around your back. And your right leg is going to come out wide. The leg that's behind you comes underneath, so you're creating this lovely gazelle shape. Bring your sit bones down onto the ground, sliding the hands down, bringing the ankle in front. You're going to bring this hammock underneath your ankle and come into a seated tree shape here. Inhale, grow long, reach up, and then exhale, grabbing onto the hammock and sliding down, coming into a forward fold hamstring stretch on that right side. Start to point the toes, take a big circle through the ankle in one direction and then in the other direction. Flexing the toes. You're going to bring your heart over your hips, bending that right knee so the ankle is going to come over the top of a fire log. Positioning your shins so they're stacked on top of each other, parallel with the front edge of the mat, flexing both feet, and then bringing that right ankle to stack over the left knee. And this could feel like enough here for you, especially if you're really tight in your hips. Stay here. You might even lean back onto your fingers to come out of the stretch a little bit to decrease the sensation. If you're feeling okay here and you're like, I can go further, then you're going to creep those hands in front, out wide, and fold over the crossed legs. Wherever you are, take one more big breath in and a big breath out. Bring the heart over the hips back out. That's it. And then you're going to unwind. So bring your foot outside of the hammock, coming into your seat, and then bring the hammock back behind you. And again, we're coming back into our diamond shape inversion. So soles of the feet onto the ground, start to pull up. So you can lower the shoulders onto the ground. Walk the feet in, coming into the balls of the feet, lifting up the hips. And slide the hammock down until it's on the fleshy part of the lower back and below your hip bones. Grabbing onto the hammock or hands onto the mat. Come into your diamond shape with your legs, soles of the feet together. Take a big breath in, long breath out. Flexing your left toes onto the hammock, straighten your leg, and then internally rotate your foot. You're going to bring the right leg off of the hammock and down onto the mat. Bend the leg that's wrapped. So bend your left leg, climb up as high as you can, bring the knee into the chest, coming into your lunge shape so the right leg sweeps behind you as the sole of your left foot comes to the ground. Reaching up high and leaning forward into your lunge, feeling into the hip flexor of that right leg. Take a big breath in. Know that you can back off and re-tuck the pelvis if you need to. Start to draw the hips back, coming through for your half splits. Flexing the left toes and lifting up, floating that left ankle and heel. Leaning forward with the chest. That left foot's going to come out wide, reach up, heart over hips. Start to bring the right shoulder in front of the hammock, releasing from the back, coming into your gazelle. So legs will be out nice and wide. And then your right leg is directly underneath you. You're going to bring your sit bones to the ground, come into seated tree, and move that hammock to the ankle. Inhale, reach it up. And then fold, gripping onto the hammock as you fold over that extended leg. Take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Heart over hips, coming back. And then bending that left leg, keeping the toes flexed until that left ankle floats over the top of the right knee. So shin bones are stacked on top, fire log. You might stay exactly where you are with a straight spine. If it's too much, you're going to lean back onto your fingers and away from the shin bones. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you're going to start to creep the hands out in front and fold over your folded legs. Noticing those toes stay flexed. Take one more big inhale. Stay for that sweet exhale. And then bring the heart over the hips, climbing back up, releasing the leg that's in the hammock, coming into your seats. And finishing our class together, bring your hands to heart center, closing down the eyes, connecting into that intention that you set at the start of class, knowing that you are enough. Take a big inhale, fill up with your intention to the crown of your head. Push that intention down through the body, embody the intention. Bow your chin into your chest, your mind to your heart. Acknowledge that deeper place within. May you be of service to the world around you today. And from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for your class. I hope you enjoyed day 4. And just a quick reminder that if you would like to receive a daily email reminder that also includes the 30-day calendar and also the pose PDF guide for each day's class, then that will be sent via email. Just sign up through the link below in the description. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you for day 5 tomorrow. Bye guys.